All right, everybody. Stop.
Keep going, just
I'm
keep
trying
going.
to intro.
Just wing it. Just
All
wing
right,
it.
everyone. Welcome to Last Two Braincells, the podcast where none of our frontal lobes are developed, which makes us hip enough to talk about all things pop culture. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jordan Suisalo.
Your other co-host, unfortunately, Ricky Montejo.
Oh, okay. And now we have our triple threat who keeps us in check, my baby sister.
Lily Tamari.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for being here. First of all, I just want to apologize if we seem kind of low in energy. We just spent the past 3 hours setting up. Well, actually, Ricky spent the last 3 hours setting up. Me and Mari just kind of...
We keep him company.
We keep him company. We keep him entertained while he sets everything up.
I am very entertained. Yeah.
Okay, well, period. We actually just made a Chick-fil-A jingle, but we'll...
Should we sing it? No.
No,
Okay.
We'll leave that out. But speaking of Chick-fil-A and food and being hungry, I'm going to ask you, do you remember in our childhood tenure something called a Lunchable?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about all of your favorite things from said Lunchables.
Said Lunchables. There was only 2 at the time, correct? Because now
Oh my
there's
God, there was only 2 Lunchables at the time?
yeah, because it
When,
was
when
only
you guys were around?
yeah, it was only the
Don't say that. That's scary.
There was only the pizza one, and then the one with the crackers, ham, and cheddar cheese.
I want to throw in nachos in there. Do you remember the nacho ones?
I don't remember the nacho ones.
Oh, I remember nacho ones.
But yeah, now they have like the sub sandwich ones.
They have sandwiches ones?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that.
Ew, but you just saying like... there
I
were
remember only 2. I remember 2. I might be wrong. You know I have grandpa memory, so that makes it worse.
Dude, you keep aging us.
I'm
Stop.
sorry.
You're making
We're the 2
yourself sound
seasoned Gen Z ones. Okay, well, anyways, have you guys heard of Lunchly?
Is that the one with Mr. Beast? And
That's the one with Mr. Beast. It's okay. So basically, Lunchly is KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast. And it's supposed to be a quote unquote healthier alternative to Lunchables. They announced this on September 16th. Now, let me tell you guys something. I'm not very familiar with these said YouTubers, but luckily for us, we have a Maverick.
Stop. Don't
right
you
here
dare. Don't
sitting
you
with
dare.
us. And a Maverick is a Logan Paul stan. So Ricky over here loves Logan Paul so
don't.
much. So
No, I
please
don't.
enlighten me about who these people are and why they have the right to put out a lunch thing for kids.
First of all, that's a huge accusation. I haven't watched them since high school. Okay,
Even
I,
high
that wasn't
though.
long
High
ago. That
school
wasn't long
really
ago.
that long ago.
I was 7 years ago.
Okay. Wait, when you were a freshman?
Yeah, I was a freshie.
7
That was the last time I seen that fool.
years ago.
We were freshmen 7 years ago.
That's almost
6
10
months.
years
You
ago.
know what? That makes sense because I do feel like an adult. But you saying did you just say almost 10 years ago?
That was almost 10 years ago. I mean, if we're rounding up numbers, that's closer to 10 than it is.
Don't do that.
Why would you- don't round
do
up.
that.
I mean, it's 7. Come on, guys.
Anyways, yeah, no.
Please.
Yeah. So that was the last time I seen that fool or watched any of his stuff. But yeah, he started off doing Vine back in the day, and that's where he really got popular. And then later he did YouTube vlogging. That's where I knew him.
So
Started
basically
watching him more.
just a YouTube influencer.
Yeah, essentially. KSI, on the other hand, he's from the UK. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that.
He has a brother named Deji. I watch Deji more than KSI, but that's irrelevant. Anyways, KSI started doing gaming on YouTube. Then he did reactions, and now he does music reactions and a little bit of gaming.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's like one of those. I wouldn't say super big, but he's like pretty up there as far as like as a rapper
Okay.
in the UK.
Oh, he's a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
you know
Yeah,
any
and he's a
popular
boxing,
songs?
huh?
Do you know any popular songs?
Can you actually rap one of his verses
don't
for
know.
us? Because you're a Maverick and now you know KSI's like top charting songs. Now,
Why?
Top trending songs.
okay. Moving on. The only thing I know about Mr. Beast, who's the third member, is that he's just really rich. That's all I know. I have no idea what he does. Somebody please enlighten me.
The first thing I've heard about him, and this is like recent, it was he does a lot of charity stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I've learned about him, and then later all these other crazy challenges and videos that he does. But other than that, I didn't watch him growing up or heard of him.
I think the first video I've heard of about him is he like planted trees. I think for each dollar he planted a tree somewhere.
Oh,
So it was something like that. He used to
Yeah.
do a lot of charity things. Now
Yeah.
I haven't heard a charity thing he's done lately. Recently, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, same.
All I know is he does challenges with like other YouTubers, and like whoever wins gets a certain X amount of money.
Yeah. Like it'll be like 50 grand,
How
25
did he
grand.
get like that much money?
So,
like,
so part of his YouTube revenue is that he earns a lot. We don't know the number, but what he does say a lot is that he uses that same money that he earns from those YouTube videos and invests in the next YouTube video. So that's why his videos are like super high quality.
okay.
Yeah. So whatever amount of money he's making, you can see it in each video that he posts.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Like
understand.
that one Squid Game one, that one was crazy.
Yeah.
Have you?
I
You're
saw
gonna have to show me.
I saw the like behind the scenes, and like they had some like big studio where they were filming.
You know how like we watch Squid Games? So he had a Squid Game challenge, obviously minus the death, and with like a whole bunch of like random people, but it looked exactly like Squid Game layout. Like even the whole glass, like where they like hop onto the other glass, the cookie thing, the what else? What other challenges do they do? I don't know, but it looked exactly like Squid Games.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically we have these three influencers,
Giants, people in from the YouTube space. Yeah.
who made their version of a Lunchable. It's called a Lunchly. First of all, name.
Yeah. Name is
Yeah,
like
Come
Not
on,
creative
guys.
at all.
Come on. Like,
yeah.
Lunchables is such a big thing, especially like in nostalgia with people like
Yeah. Us.
our age. Do people still eat Lunchables?
I've seen people.
I'm sure they do. I'm
Like, I'm talking to you because you are like you're at recess now. We've moved
okay.
on
I don't
from
have recess. Well, I mean, when I did have recess, they did.
like 2 years ago.
I don't-
Your lunch
Bro,
is considered
not 2 years ago.
recess.
Bro, not 2 years ago. Anyway, I mean, no one really brings Lunchables in high school, but I'm sure if so, I think Lunchables are still being eaten.
Okay.
At home, not in school.
Probably not.
I would have named it something else, especially if they're
Yeah.
like big YouTube stars. Like, there's so many creative, like,
Lunchly.
you know, Lunchly. I don't know. Anyways, what comes in these Lunchlies are Prime energy drinks, which is Logan Paul's brand.
Correct.
Or is KSI involved in that as well? Is
Prime?
that both of them? Yeah.
Yeah, it's both
Both
of
of
them.
them? Okay.
As both of the brands.
There's Feastables, which I just learned was Mr. Beast's
Chocolate bars.
chocolate bars.
Feastables.
And you can have the option between the turkey and the cracker one, the nachos and the pizza.
Nacho ones is crazy, bro.
My question is, what makes any of these guys qualified to put out a Lunchables or a Lunchly competing with Lunchables that is already like in the market
Right, for years already.
for years,
Established.
and then call themselves the healthier alternative?
Well, first of all, from what I've seen, Logan and KSI are gym rats. They always go to the gym. Yeah, they're one of those.
That's your guy.
What you mean that's my guy?
The Maverick stand
Maverick
over here.
stand over here.
Stop.
The Maverick stand over
Stop.
here.
Stop. Please. Stop. I'm not a Maverick stan. All right, let's clear that up. I'm not.
He said to the camera.
I'm not. Anyways, but I don't know about Mr. Beast. I never seen that fool once in the gym. So,
Oh, wow. He might go to the gym.
he might. I'm just saying I haven't seen
He
it.
might just not post it.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Please sponsor me, Mr. Beast.
Sponsor me.
She said, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He might go to the
He
gym.
might.
Please,
No, he might.
$1 million. A Cybertruck.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm actually offended that you just
Cybertruck?
said the word Cybertruck in my
why?
presence.
It was just expensive, guys. You could sell it.
You could have said Lambo.
So you're saying, yeah, there's other
Because
things.
he gave Cybertrucks to people in his most recent video that happened 2 months ago.
Bugatti would probably be nicer.
I didn't know you keep up with Mr. Beast like
No,
that.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
So she's a Mr. Beast stan.
No, I am not a Mr. Beast stan. One of my favorite YouTubers won one of his challenges. That's why I was
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
one of them.
Who?
You guys know Jaden Animations.
Jaden Animations.
No.
It's not my favorite YouTuber.
I am not involved in the YouTube world, and I really wish that I was.
Neither am I.
No, but I feel like like
I know more
this
people
is
than
actually
you.
why.
That's tough. That's tough.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
You do
okay.
know more people than me. So going off of that, there was another YouTuber who kind of scrutinized this Lunchly, his name was Dan TDM,
The diamond minecart.
and he said, and I quote, "Kids don't know better than to trust the people who are selling to them." So he was attacking the three of them for marketing a product that was not healthy for kids, and saying that it was a healthier alternative than what they're already eating.
Right.
So my thing is, Dan TDM, from what I do know of him, Mari, you can interrupt me
gotcha.
anytime you want, because I know she loves this guy,
Loved. Actually, not loves.
he was around in the YouTube era long before KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast, correct?
Yes.
Oh, he's a triple OG then.
Yeah, no, he's like,
So would you say he is almost looking out for the kids because he put out content authentically, whereas these three guys are kind of put out content based on being driven by money and
Right.
greed? Is that a jump?
no, I think so, because I feel like Mr. Beast, KSI, Logan Paul, like, yeah, they know their majority of audience is kids, but their videos that they create aren't marketed towards kids, if that makes sense. They just know that kids also watch it. Versus I feel like Dan TDM, he solely marketed kids. Like, his videos weren't made for 20 years olds. But, like, if you know, like, our brother, who's 24, watches these people. Versus he watches these people and 8-year-olds watch these people. So I feel like these people know kids watch it, but it's not, the content isn't made for kids. And so, like I said, versus Dan TDM, his content was only for kids.
Because why would a 24-year-old go out and buy a Lunchly? Like, if
Yeah,
you've seen a
yeah.
Lunchly being a maverick, walking in the
Stop,
store,
stop saying
being a
that.
maverick. If you were walking in Winco and seen a Lunchly, would you be like, oh my God, Logan Paul, my guy, I'm going to buy this?
Prime.
Prime. Like, would that work on you being a fan, or I guess, come on, being a
I'm not
fan of
fan.
these people,
I'm
being a
not
fan of these people.
I'm not a fan.
Okay, then let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do these marketing tactics work on you as the viewer, as the consumer? Or do you think that these marketing tactics, like the whole Lunchly thing, is solely targeted towards kids, even though they have a audience who are people in their 20s, in their early teenage years, early
I
adult
mean,
years?
I won't say that the people my age wouldn't do that. Well, go out and buy them if they saw the marketing, but I think it's more focused towards Mari's age, rather than
Or younger.
maybe a minimum of 12, but other than that, probably not anything lower than that or higher than the 20-year-olds.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So then, let's talk about marketing towards kids then.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Which is big.
Yeah. I think, aren't you in like a business class where they talked about like where like stuff is like on the shelves? They put like the more expensive things towards like kids like eye
Oh, people
level
who
view.
yeah, that's right.
know?
Yeah, I remember.
I'm
that.
in virtual enterprise.
Okay, sorry, some sort of business.
No, but you are right. That I do remember someone explaining me to that where all the less expensive stuff is either way below or super high on the shelves, and everything that's more brand known and more expensive is either eye level or chest level. Because you know how there's obviously different heights of everyday people, but there's at least 2 or 3 shelves that make it possible for people to grab those
Yeah.
known brands and market them really high,
Yeah.
like stupid high. So, whatever, what is it called again? The Lunchable alternative?
Lunchly.
Lunchly, bro, that's so
Stop
dumb.
saying Lunchables. We're talking about Lunchly.
Lunchleys.
Don't wrap Lunchables in with Lunchly.
Lunchables is safe. Lunchly, I'm not sure about.
Yeah, Lunchly. Yeah, Lunchly is probably gonna put. Do we know the prices on that?
Well, good thing I have
check.
my phone on us.
Okay, fact check.
Well, I do know. So okay, let me just plug this app
Because
called
if it's supposed to be healthier alternative, that means the price is stupid high as well. Because how many organic things are like dummy high in price?
Well, let me just say this: there's nothing organic about it. Because let me plug this app called Yuka, what I like to do when I go grocery shopping is I have Yuka, and you scan the barcode of whatever you're grabbing, and it scales it on like a scale of 0 to 100. So like a healthier item will be like in the 60s or like in the 70s out of 100, and it'll be like in the green area, and it'll be like, this is good for you, and then it'll tell you all of the additives that it has.
Right.
I scanned Lunchly and I scanned Lunchables. The pizza one in the Lunchly, the Logan Paul one, it's a 5 out of 100.
That's crazy.
It's so bad for you. It has 19 additives, 5 are hazardous. But then I scanned Lunchables,
Right.
hoping, so like if Lunchly is supposed to be the healthier alternative, then Lunchables would be what, 0?
Zero.
0 to 4. Lunchables is also 5 out of 100.
So
They're both bad for
they're
you.
wrong.
They're both bad for
What the
you,
heck?
and they're marketed towards children. Let me tell you something. Lunchables has 16 additives, 5 in which are hazardous. So
16. Damn. Oh.
16 additives versus 19 additives, but in both of those, 5 are hazardous. And Yuka will do this thing where it will tell you what these hazardous additives do. A lot of them contribute to like ADD, ADHD. A lot of them contribute to like different, like you guys know the stuff about like the red dye and all that, and how it's bad for you.
Red 40.
Yeah,
I almost said E40, but red 40. Yeah.
that's not what I'm talking about.
Red 40. Red 40.
No, but yeah, it's actually like all bad for you. What's the price difference? What do we find out?
It looks like their Lunchly is around $5,
Okay, and then Lunchables.
And how much is the Lunchables?
and Lunchables. My Wi-Fi is just a little.
Oh yeah, everybody here at LMC knows that College Complex does not have the best service.
Yeah, it's all because of those concrete walls and whatnot. By the way, we are in Studio B. We if you guys ever want to come check it out. Come
Wanna
visit.
go
You
watch-
want a signature?
Yeah.
Just
okay.
kidding.
We're
That
just
was a
watching-
joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
If you want to come watch Ricky set up for 3 hours,
Pretty much.
No.
we're in Studio B.
It's like
Sit up for 3 hours.
No, for real. We walked in at 3:30. We started at like 6.
Yeah.
So sorry, 2.5. My bad.
It's not my fault. It's the camera's fault.
Very true.
Yeah.
Please forgive us while we're also still working on our technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least we got the audio down part.
it
Very
depends.
true.
Yeah, very true.
So on the Walmart website, it shows that Lunchables are around $2,
What?
$2?
$2, $3.
No. You have to look up the one with the beverage included.
Oh, because the other one
Because
includes
some of them have like
the drink,
the drink, and some of them just have like
the snacky snacks.
yeah.
Lunchables price box.
Ooh, let me tell you something. I can't stand the Lunchables without dessert in them.
They have dessert now?
Yes, like the candy
Like,
or
like the little
cookie.
chocolate.
Yes.
He knows this. You're not that old. I know.
Ricky, we're
you.
the same age, please.
It looks
When
like
you age yourself, you age me too.
No. It's completely different.
it looks like
'cause my
they're
brain-
around $3 to $4. So around the same price,
3 to
essentially.
4.
Essentially,
$3 to
this-
$4 and $5 are two very different things.
Yeah. I'd rather save the $2, bruh.
That's
Or
what I'm
$1.
saying.
Well, like it says Safeway $4.49.
You know why she
Target
said essentially the
$3.19.
same price? Because I pay for everything. She's like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Mara doesn't pay for anything.
No, she doesn't.
no,
She doesn't.
I was just-
Big Sis pays for it all.
See, that's good. Big sister balling.
I wish.
Yeah, no.
Guys, I work a part-time barista job. Let me tell you something. I'm not balling.
Yet you're not balling yet.
You're right.
Yeah, that's true. Not yet. So, anyways,
Anyway, yeah.
this app Yuka,
Yes.
not to be confused with the root.
There's a root.
There's a
called
root
yuca.
called yucca.
Yeah, we use it in our Salvadorian dishes.
You know what? What does it look like?
It depends because each dish it's presented differently.
The app icon, the symbol. What is it? The
The what?
logo.
The logo.
it looks like a carrot,
Is it a
which
carrot?
is also a root.
I was about to say, is it a carrot or a plant?
Because yucca,
It's orange.
Yucca is either white or brown,
It
or
might
at least
be
from the
brown.
ones I've seen. Huh?
It might be brown.
It might be.
Anyways, the point
Anyway.
is yucca.
Yucca.
You were gonna say something.
Was I?
You were gonna say something about yucca.
I forgot. To be honest, I got sidetracked
Very
so
nice.
hard.
Very nice. Which is because he consumed Red 40 growing up and all of these additives, which actually, if you look at all the stuff we ate, I hate to be that guy, but all the stuff we ate as kids has all of these additives that are
It's true.
contributing to like all of these like mental health deficits.
True, because that's why a lot of them are discontinued nowadays. Like, most of them are.
There are some additives that I read about in these things that I scan, and it says like Europe has banned
Yeah,
this.
they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's scary. If another country has banned a certain chemical or
Yeah.
additive or ingredient,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it.
Yeah,
If-
most of Europe has banned at least the big additives that we use here. I think they did that like a few years ago. I've my brain actually works this time, but yeah, recent. That's like recent that they've done that.
See, and that makes me extremely nervous as the consumer. 'Cause
Right.
now, okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll scan stuff, but I'll still eat it. I just want to be more mindful about
Right.
what I am
Eat,
eating. So that way I'm conscious about it. Nobody's lying to me because I'm figuring it out.
Right.
But being more mindful about what I put in my body, I'm looking at all of this stuff that's marketed towards kids. We scanned Fruity Pebbles the other day. It was like 2 out of 100.
I think it was
Fruity
actually
Pebbles.
a 1.
What?
Oh my God, I'm
That's
scared.
tough.
Mari and I love going to the gas station, and we'll always get like snacks and stuff.
Mm.
She always gets this little gas station cake.
So good. It's just called chocolate cake.
I need you to stop getting that, actually. It's just called chocolate cake. I don't even think they spelled chocolate right, number one. Number two, I think it's a 0 out of 100 when we scanned it.
It was a 0 out of 100. It's not good for me at all.
There's nothing to it.
But you love it though.
But it makes me happy.
Which brings me to my next question, guys. Are the healthier foods that don't taste as good worth the benefits, in your opinions? Like, I mean, like on one hand, life is short, right? Eat what you want. But on the other hand, our body's a temple, and we're only around for as long as we keep
Then
it
again,
alive.
life is short. You could say it both ways. Oh, life is short, do whatever. But you go, life is short, don't do whatever because your life is short.
Very true.
Yeah,
So
I was
in,
just trying
in
to
your
point.
in
Your
your
point.
your opinions, is it worth it?
Definitely. I would eat healthier for surely, but right now I don't feel like it.
Period.
Right? That's just how it is. But when I do make that change of mindset and the decision, yeah, I'd rather go with the healthier stuff. Go more organic. Even have to spend an extra like $2. F it. It's worth it.
Which is crazy that we have to pay more
Yeah.
for healthier foods.
Yeah.
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 What about you? Is these healthier? Are the healthier foods worth the benefit if it means it doesn't taste as good? Like, would you eat the protein cookie or would you eat the crumble cookie?
I'd probably eat the crumble cookie, unfortunately. I think it's just a thing you have to be mindful of, though. Like, it's okay to have a crumble cookie, but it's not okay to have a crumble cookie every single day,
I was
you know?
about to say that.
I
Like
think
every
that's a
so
great
It's like
point.
it's a mindful thing.
I mean, you can still make healthy food like seasoned and
You
taste
could.
good. Yeah, you could.
could.
But that means that you would have to make your own seasoning with natural products.
I think part of being healthier too is being more intentional and being more mindful.
Right.
And we live in a society where we just want everything quick
Yeah.
and easy. Us literally about to go to Chick-fil-A in
Chick-fil-A.
30
Bro.
minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, that's all I have. That's
Yeah.
all I wanted to share with you guys
Right.
is just being more mindful about what we're putting in our bodies.
Consumers.
Consumerism,
Yeah.
overconsumption as well.
Marketing wise, be
Yeah.
mindful with marketing.
Be mindful.
Because
with-
as consumers, we don't consider like what's being creative or how they're being creative
Yeah.
until we actually like start watching the process.
Yeah.
Read everything down, like with the Yuka app, and be like, oh, this is bad.
Let me tell you something. Packaging is like 60% of the reason why I buy something.
Mm-hmm.
If the packaging is cute and I love the way it looks, I'm gonna buy it.
That's true.
I don't care.
And that's a marketing strategy too.
They
It
get
is a
me
marketing
every
strategy.
time. They got me.
No, for real.
So, anyways, I think that's all we have for you guys today.
Right.
That's all of our opinions. Take it with a grain of salt.
So, no, legit.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
It's just our last 2 brain cells. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Mari.
Yeah.
Mari's just hungry.